So, hello again. How are you, ladies? Long time no see. Anyway, I will have to close the sound from me. It's okay, it's closed. Okay. Hello, welcome back. I'm here to make today just to have fun and spend a few spend some time together just to keep me company, and we will make flowers, and we will make whatever flowers you wish. I have some various here. I have this trying to make it, to start to making it. Let's see, where's my glue gun? So we can plug it in. Hello, Diane. So I will write your name again. So the name I'm writing is for the giveaway. So, Diana. Okay. Uh, the correct is Diana or Diana. Diana. If it's Diane, say A. If it's Diana, say B. If it's something else, say C. It's Diana. Okay. So, did I plug the heat gun? No, as usual. And it has some glue strings on it. I don't like that on my glue gun because I think especially heat tools should be very clean, so you will avoid any issues, Boom. Hello, Sandy, welcome back. So I'm just writing your names, girls. Wow, my letters are lousy. So let's start, and we will see in the process how you like it and how you want it to be. So let's see. I gathered some stuff here. I was looking for my fabric, and I thought I have a piece somewhere laying around, and then I realized I didn't, so I cut a piece again because I have this. Why are you in trouble? Yes. So I have this thing. It's not an organza. I don't know how you tell it. We make the curtains with it. So in order to make some of these flowers, because we are using the burning method, you will have to use a material that burns but doesn't catch fire, that melts. Sorry, the exact word I should say, it melts. So we use materials that melts but doesn't catch fire. And I have my ribbon here, so let's see, and you will tell me. Oh yes, because you're underage. You're in trouble again. You're funny. I was thinking, what is she talking about? So I have some leaves prepared. I would like also to finish this one. This is I like it. I like this one. I have the door open, so if you hear any noise, I apologize. I will close it, and probably you will hear uh, the cat, the guy one, coming barging in and start shouting. I like to make this one, to finish it, because it looks very shabby. Can you see how shabby it looks? And it's very easy to make, but it's time consuming, this one. So you will tell me which one you want me to make. Let's start first to explain you something. The easy ones are this one to make. Let's explain something, separate them so I can explain you some stuff. All of these, this one, this one. Do you want me to zoom in? Is it okay? This one, hello Margaret. This one, even this one, and these ones. This one, the one supposed to be a cabbage rose and the other is a peonia. All of these are made with exactly the same type of petals, believe it or not. You don't do anything different about it. Even these ones are made with the same type of petals, with this. So these petals are just circles. What's the difference in those? The way you build it and the way you fold your petals, so glue them in order to glue them together. Okay, we have dogs outside. It's not mine. It's not our dogs. Even this one, it's the same with this. It's exactly the same. It's cutting to be pointy, the edges, and the only thing with this is that I avocado dyed it, but it became very dark. That's the only difference with it. So just let me write your names, ladies, because maybe you will want to live in a while, so it will be hard. So I wrote Diane, Sandy. Welcome, Aunt Betty. Bernie, sorry. Welcome, Auntie Bernie. Our Auntie Sorry for wasting your time. Hello, Nikki. How are you, girl? Margaret Hernandez. And Nikki, I never asked what your nickname is. Okay, Nikki, have a good day at work. Car. And cards. What's your nick, Minnie? Γεια σου, Magda. Cards Life. And we have another girl from Greece, Magda H. Did I write Margaret? Yes. So here are the names, ladies, so you can see that I'm entering you. Μάγδα, θα έχεις και εσύ την πιθανότητα να κερδίσεις άμα θέλεις την τέτοια. Όπα, Patricia. Patricia Stubbs. Sorry for the glitch, that's really... Patricia. Hello, Patricia. So, what I was saying, you can choose which one you want us to do tonight, is that this one have the same technique with petals, and this one, it's also, except this one that's more pointy, have the same technique, but it's the different way to build them. So, for example, this and these are the same, but these are in a different way built. The only difference with this. So you can tell me what you want to start. How are you, ladies? How are you ladies today? It's Mahluk ready. So let's start first of all with showing you how to do some petals, the easy part. We will use both materials. Oh, where did I put the ribbon? So I will show you how to make these petals and how to make these petals, and then we will start our construction. It's nice to have you here, ladies. So this one, oh, I don't have a ruler. Do I? I have. This one is 4 centimeters, and that's 1.5 inches wide ribbon. So the easiest way to do it is I just fold it like that. It makes a triangle, and again like that, and I have a square, and I just cut my square, and then use it as a guide to cut the rest of my squares. It's nothing hard with it, just to have a balance and, you know, to have them equal. So this is the way we cut the ribbon ones to make those ones. Let's put this over there. Ευχαριστώ Μάγδα. Έχω μία, πώς να το πω, όταν κάνεις κάτι και κάτι σαν κλήρωση, ρε παιδί μου, και κερδίζεις δώρα στο κανάλι μου, και έτσι όποιος συμμετέχει, είτε σχολιάζοντας, είτε παρουσιάζοντας, είτε στέλνοντας μου αυτό που έχω πει ως αποστολή, θα έχουν να κερδίσουν δώρα. Μπορείς να δεις το βίντεο στο κανάλι μου, το ανέβασα πριν λίγο, αλλά δεν το έχω συμπληρώσει ακόμα. I was just explaining to Magda, because she's a Greek lady and doesn't speak English, what are we doing here? For this one, what am I doing? Because I'm lazy, I don't cut it piece by piece, I just fold it like that. So we have 4 of these, and cut it by eye. I will remove this excess piece here, so because it's the edge, and remove this. So I cut it around 4 fingers, and it doesn't be too neat, because we will cut it again. So you see, it's an easy way. Just fold it and cut it. So we have pieces from here. This I go like this and fold it again in 4. And cut it, just like that. And we have our pieces. And you can, even if you're lazy like me, instead of cutting it first, you can do circle. The one thing is you can do like that, you can cut all around. The other thing you can do to make an easy circle is I fold it in half. We have these 4 pieces, fold it in half, and half again, and then you hold your corner here, and you make this all around. You just eat your corner from here. The only thing you need is some scissors to cut well. You don't need to be worried if your edges are not perfect. We want it shabby, we want it rough, plus it will melt, so you don't need to worry about that. You don't need to make them even. Can you see this is not actually a circle, but you need it. It gives more character to your flower, like this one or this one. So you don't need to be, oh, I didn't do a perfect circle and stuff. So let's close the pop-ups because you can see the chart. So everyone say hi to Magda. It's Yasu here in Greece, so you can say Yasu to Magda. We cut our corners like that. Remove this. Now I will show you, and let's hope the candle won't be having issue with. How did you do that, Sandy? You end up with triangles. Sandy says that she did what I saw you, and she ended up with triangles. I like the smell of the matches. I don't know. Sniff, sniff. So for these petals here, what are we going to do? I will show you. Okay, I blew the candle. I tried to hook. Okay, you can see how genius I am. Don't you admire it? I'm genius. You have to say I have a Greek smart friend. She's such an idiot. You will have to say that. How smart I am. And okay, I can find the. I have a rag. Okay, I found it. A rag that became so disgusting that I put my glue gun on so I won't have issues with it. So for these petals here, I will show you what we do. We just fold it like that. We fold it like that in half. And imagine that it's 3 parts. And you want to cut a bit of it at this edge and go not all the way around, around 2/3. Just like that. Can you see I didn't went all the way around? You don't need to worry about your edges again. And now you cut something to be like a circle here. Still don't need to worry. You want to make something like this. You melt it so you don't need to worry to be, oh, I have to cut it perfect. What's the point? You are going to burn it. Plus, it will give your project some nice edges. So these petals are cut like this for this project and for this. For this project, I cut the petal. If you can see, they are pointy. So I will do again the same. Cut the sides, sorry. And then here, I will come to make it more pointy. I want to have some, to make it pointy, how can I explain it? So I want them to be like this. But when you burn it, you will fix it. This, you will manipulate it with the burning method. So you don't need it flat like that, you need more pointy like that. So let's make you these petals, for example, to start at some point. So Magda, say hello, girls, to all. Yes, I wanted to sneeze, that's why I burned it. Yeah, the smell of matches is great. So what are we going to do is, you can seal the bottom of it. Can you see it? You don't burn, you don't put your your petals above the fire. You try to go at the sides and you don't put it in the fire. You just leave it when you see, just practice a bit with this, because you want it to melt but not burn and not over melting. So we seal our sides like this. Plus we can give her the shape we want. I don't know if you can see me, ladies. If you can, did you see I overdid it there? But we don't mind about it. So we will come here and we want to make a point. So to make it pointy. So you will go both sides. Oh, I didn't do it well. And now when it's still hot, you just give it a twist with your fingers. I didn't do this petal very well. You just give it a twist. You want it to have a slight twist. Can you see? It's not really pointy, but it still have them edges. You want it to have corners and edges. It's not a curve. So what are you going to do next is take it, fold it like this and like that. And take how do you say, tweezers, even the one for the eyebrows, doesn't matter, and melt the edges so it will go together. Not glue, burn together. Can you see? You want to have this flap here, and you want it to be more ruffled. Can you see? It has a more, ruffled effect. Let me show you the other one. So this will be curve, complete curve. So it goes like that. And then in order to make this and this, you do this flap. If you want to make this one, it doesn't have a flap. It stays like that. Can you imagine the difference? So in order to do this one and this one, we make this plie. How do you say it? So once again, we take our tweezers, burn the edges so it would be nice and tight together. And here it is. Here's the petals. And you can carve it more and make it more bendy. Can you see? Now with melting it, I just put some heat over underneath, under it, but slightly, not too much. It has we turn out with a curve. Oh gosh, my English today. We have this beautiful curve now. Can you see that? So this petal has a curve. This is more pointy. I can make you another one, more pointy if you wish. Let's see, this one we will cut it to be pointy from here to make so it's pointy. Let's make it more right, this one. So I cut it and it's more pointy. So I will have better effect to make this one. This looking more like a wild rose. So I have it more pointy. And in order to keep my pointy edge, I will try to balance the heat between the two pointy sides. So if you see, it's nothing much. The only thing you need to have is patience, because it takes, I don't know, I find it takes forever to me to burn and burn and burn stuff. So again, I fold it, take my tweezers. You don't need to have a craft tweezers, whatever tweezers you need, you have, even the eyebrows, then you wash it, just wash it. And we have this petal, and we can go again and heat it up a bit and twist it a bit to give it more. Okay, can you see the thunders? Can you hear the thunders? We're going to have rain, and it's supposed to be summer. Okay, that's it. Can you see it? We like that almost melted effect, because the real roses don't have perfect petals. They have some curved petals. They have a, how real roses are. So this actually, as subtle as it is, as pretty as it turned out. So I have some petals already made here, and we will make these flowers. I'm just going to show you how I burn. I also have a burning these, the white ones. Bye bye, Nikki. Big hugs and kisses. Courage. And don't drive don't use your cell phone while you drive. Bye bye, Nikki. Nikki's going to work. So the same thing we do with our petals here. Don't go too close, because this material is thinner. It's not like a ribbon. The ribbon is supposed to be satin, but this one has more synthetic in it, so it's more sturdy and strong. You don't need to cut perfect circles. You can manipulate and change your shape of your petals with burning, and that's the plain burning. So this plain burning, this one, I made this flower for example, and this one, because they don't have you know, twisted, or this one. So to make these petals, let's make them all together. In order to make these petals, those are quick and funny, and you just cut them in various shapes. The only thing you have to do when you burn the edges is fold your petal like this. You will just fold it in order to make a curve here, and then you will go and not too close to your fire, let your material bend from the hint. You want it to make some type of you know, curve, but you don't want it to be too close, because you, here you go. Can you see our flower bent inside? So when you put it, you have this effect. Our flower make a curve. Can you see? You just don't go too close, because you will give you dark edges. So let's make another style of petals for white. It's almost similar. The only difference that you do is while you melt it, while it's still hot, you just give it a twist. You won't burn yourself, but if you think you are burning yourself, just keep a glass with water, a bowl with water close to you, or a bowl with an ice cube. So while I'm melting, before it cools off, I'm coming and giving a twist like that to the petal, so it will have a more interesting effect. I burn it a bit here, so let's remove it. It's not rocket science, it's not something much. The only annoying about these flowers is that they take a long time to melt your stuff, because imagine if you make many petals, and in order to finish flowers, you will need around 25 petals or more to make your flowers. So if you make more, you're okay. If you make less, you will be. So make more than 25 to 30 petals. Here I don't like it. Came too rusty, so I'll cut it and come again. So just like that. Can you see? Now we have some ruffled edges. Let me close so you can open. Oh gosh. I have pops push-ups on the screen, and I don't see the chart. So that's one of our leaves, petals here. And with this we can make these flowers, and let's start making the flowers. So I have petals here, and do you want me to make a flower like this or more like this? A closed one or open flower? You tell me. Even though I have sown these flowers too many times, but I haven't sown the closed one, so maybe I will do the closed one. So let me take them out of my bowl, because the bowl is big for me to have it in my face. Oh, you won't open, Diane? I just thought I will show this because I have done many times. I have already 2 videos with that. That's why. So what are you doing is You will take a flower. Wow, we really have many thunders. Which is the left one? This one. You take your first petal and you're folding it like that to make something like a lily. This looks like a lily flower. Can you see? Here and here, nothing much. And glue it together. Try not to use huge amounts of glue. First of all, for your fingers, and second, it will become very, how do you say it, hard and stiff, your flower. Then take another one. Okay, sorry, I apologize. I start the center for this one. Sorry, I apologize. In order to make this one, we do the exact opposite. So as we have this petal, we just close it. In order to make this one, that's a bit different, all the petals will be facing in, the curve will be facing in. So you close it like that, and you add just a tiny bit of glue. Otherwise, your flower will be really hard and stiff. Μάγδα, πρέπει να βρεις υλικό που να μην καίγεται. Γι' αυτό μπορείς να πας στη Λαϊκή και να πάρεις κάτι που είναι σαν οργάντζα φτηνά και φτιάχνουμε τις κουρτίνες. Magda said that she tried to make this with a different material because she used in the past fabric that you put inside your clothes and it burn, the fabric burn. Wow, the dogs are scary for the. So you take this one, put it inside here, and then fold this again, but not too squeezy. You don't squeeze it too much, you don't press it too much, because you don't want it to close completely. You just do that. Then grab another petal, put it like that. Don't squeeze them too. Don't make it too tight. Okay, I found the word. Don't make it too tight. Make it more loose. You don't want your center to be too close. You want it to be more natural. Then you grab another petal, you leave it, and that's why you build it. You glue it here and you put it there, and you keep building like that. Take again petal, put some glue here. It's because the center it's more easy. If the sound from outside annoys you, I will shut the door. And you keep building. When you come like this, you want one petal to be overlapping the other like that. So you will have a prettier effect. And you just keep building. And this looks... Μάγδα, αυτό δεν μοιάζει με νεραγκούλα. Δεν ξέρω πώς το λέτε εσείς την νεραγκούλα. I told her that she looks like this flower looks like I don't know the name of the flower in English. Can you tell me in English what this flower looks like? It's not a cabbage rose. If you leave it in this size, if you leave it like that, let me put another petal so you can see it, you will have another type of flower that looks like the bells. So let me show you, or a rose bump. Can you see? At this stage, if you glue it nicely, you have something like a rose bulb, or something like a lily, not lily, I don't know the name, in this stage. Can you see? Wow, the thunders. In this stage, and plus, if you cut it, you can actually do what? Go here, cut it like this, and glue the bottom and place it in somewhere. Let's do it. Let's do it. peonies. So at this stage, I will make you a small flower so you can see we have something. If you leave it long, you have something like bells. I don't know how they say it. If you glue it like this. And if you cut it, I will cut it. First, I will cut a piece of ribbon. I cut a piece of ribbon. So I take this flower, I hold it, and I cut the excess I don't want. For that point, you need good scissors for the peppers. And then let's give it a try to see what we will end up. I'm adding glue there and put this underneath. Let's see where are we going to do. What will it turn out? So I will just then, you know, the lazy circles. I will just come around with my scissors and cut the excess of it. It's June. Believe it or not, it's June. June for Greece means summer. And this that you hear it's not summer at all. So I'm coming and gluing the okay, it started raining. Τι καιρό έχετε εσείς, Μάγδα? Από πού είσαι, Μάγδα? So okay, let's see. I will leave it a bit to cool off. So we have a rose petal here, rose bump. Can you see? And you can place it on your projects. You can even cut it shorter. And you can place it on your projects. I didn't make the circle underneath too nice, and I don't like that, but you know what I mean. So let's make the bigger one. Hello to everyone new that is coming and join and watching and join us and watching with us. Okay, dyslexia. Sometimes I'm completely dyslexia. So let's start again. The ones that are my favorite are these. You pile them up and it's okay. I have my window open, my balcony door open, Diana. That's why you hear them so loud. But if it scares you, I can turn it. I can close it. They are thunders. When I was a kid, I remember watching a cartoon called Thundercats. And the only thing is that I managed to glue my hands on it. Okay. And I'm filled with Είμαι από την Κρήτη, Μάγδα. I'm from Crete, I'm telling her. I'm telling Magda. I'm explaining Magda, I'm from Crete, and we had είχαμε ζέστη, we had warm weather today, but now we have rain. I don't know if you can hear the rain. I wish I was living somewhere that's more countryside to smell the, the ground, the earth. I love the wet ground, the smell of earth. Diane say it only scare her if it's there. I don't know if you can have noticed lately, and in my place, when we have weather rains, we didn't have thunders and so many and so loud. Lately, every time it rains, we have too many and too loud thunders. You don't want to overdo it with glue, because you don't want your petals to completely stick to each other and don't have a a gap and a movement. Can you see? So how is the weather in your country, ladies, lately? What season do you have? Winter or summer? Sandy say if it thunders and lightning, if she had thunders and lightning there, she will be in the closet. Η Sandy είπε πως αν είχαν κεραυνούς και αστραπές εκεί πέρα θα ήταν στην ντουλάπα. I just translate in Greek for Magda. I like thunders and lightning, and you can count when it's close to you, because the speed of light is faster than the speed of sound. So when you see lightning, okay, where was I here? When you see lightning, you can count, but I don't remember the type. But by counting, you can actually calculate how many miles or what's the distance between you and the point that the lightning hits. Yes, it's our blame, Diana, because we're destroying the environment. Diana said that she forgot what the seasons are, that it's not very clear anymore when it's summer, when it's rain, when it's summer, when it's winter. For example, we have here where in the winter, we have a warm winter. We had a warm winter with not too much rain and cold and stuff. And suddenly, we have an easy September, we have an easy November, we didn't have a warm, oh, I don't like that, it's not very curved, I will leave that aside. We didn't have a very cold fall, we didn't have a very cold winter. It's at the end of the winter and all the spring. During the spring mostly, okay, here. We have rains and rains and rains and more rains. I'm just feeling sad for the tourists because they come to enjoy summer and sea and sun, and it ruins their planes. but the truth behind it, it's the damage that people did to the environment. Now we are too open, so what we do now that it's too wide, you put between two petals the third one on top. So yeah, here too. Magda asked me that, told me that the weather is strange, and she asked me from which part of Crete I am. Είμαι από το Ηράκλειο. I'm from Ηράκλειο. We have strange weather. And we have an early spring, but it wasn't actually spring, it was winter, like if you count it by months. But the weather was like spring. Even the trees blossom and, you know, in February the trees blossom and start to making, you know, to start to make the fruits. And then it came the spring, and the spring came with bad weather, cold, heavy rain, and it did damage to the trees because the trees were full with flowers and stuff. In my yard, for example, we have we have two peach trees, and the one lost all the flowers because when the heavy cold and rain came, it was full of flowers, and it lost all the flowers, so it has no fruits on it now. You know, you need patience with the flowers to make them, these ones. And you can make them as wide, as big, as small as you wish. And you will have many, many, many glue streaks on your hands, like me. Can you see? Dangles. This is dangles, ladies. Yeah, but it's our fault. It's our fault, Patricia. Patricia said that the weather is strange, but it's our fault. We destroy the environment. I was watching the other days a video that in, how do you say it? Where the polar bears are? How do you say it in English? Come on. You know, the North Pole, I think. It was saying that uh, was a new gap appeared there, and in just a few days, it had the size of 5 times the size of London, just in a few days. And it's really wide and it's really long, and the ice broke, and it's really, 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 we say it like this, but it's just a word for us, but it's all become because the ices are melting. And it has the size, that was the wow factor, that it has 5 times the size of London. And I have seen documentaries, pieces of ice, the mountains, you know, they're breaking and melting, and you see huge pieces of ice, and you see, for example, the polar bear baby on one piece and the mommy on the other, and they are drifting apart, and it's really, really, really. And if the ice is, when the ices are melting and the temperature is rising, we have the level of sea is rising, and it's not something Oh, it's nothing. Okay, let's go move on. It's not. It's something serious. And okay, that's a good question, Magda. Magda asked me if I count the petals. I don't count them. I have to be honest. I make many of them. So I told you you need more than 30, and you stop when you feel okay. Now I like it. That's the point that you stop. I don't count it. If anyone count them, just tell me. Όχι Μάγδα, δεν μετράω τα πέταλα. Φτιάχνω πολλά πέταλα, πάνω από 30 υποτίθεται κάθε φορά, εννοείται αυτό. Και σταματάω εκεί που μου αρέσει, που είναι στο μάτι μου αρεστό το λουλούδι. Και ναι, I don't like this petal. I will remove this petal because it has this corner. Okay. That's why you make plenty of them, so you will have replacements. Μάγδα, υπολόγισε ότι θέλεις πάνω από 30-40 πέταλα. Χαμένα δεν θα πάνε. I told her to make more than 30-40 petals. Even if she doesn't use them, it won't be a waste. I'm trying to find out. Okay. Okay. Yes, you are right. Patricia say you just have to see. Okay. Here. We can only look around and see the way Earth has changed. Μπορούμε, η Πατρίσια λέει, αρκεί να κοιτάξουμε γύρω μας για να δούμε πώς έχει αλλάξει ο πλανήτης μας. And Earth didn't change, we changed it. Since the 50s, you know, after the 50s, we have done, after 1950, more damage to the planet that all the previous centuries have combined together. Oh gosh, I didn't say that right. The damage we did to our planet after 1950s, it's multiplies and way worse than all the damage we did centuries before that, all the centuries before that. Still, I didn't say it right, but you know what I mean. Why do you try to speak English if you don't? If you're not speaking them well? That's a question. I did a mess here. I don't like it here. So I will put just a few petals more and wrap it up this one. I will put just 3 petals more. My glue is freezing quickly because the weather is cold here now. It's not actually cold, I have the fan also, but my glue dries very quickly. And just one there and we are done. Done. This one? Not this one. I need an open one. Let's find an open one. Thunders. Thunder cats. Okay, this one. Thunder, 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 thundercats. That was that. So I will just give it a rest and go to the next one. But the thing you can do now, it's if you leave it sit a bit, you can trim all this, you know, and cut a piece like this. I have put a piece of fabric there just to cover the. You can trim it and make it as short or as long as you wish. This type of real flowers are long, so I left it to be tall. But because if you wanted to put it in your project, it will be too pointy. You will hold it like that carefully and trim it, you know, as low as you wish, and then have your piece already cut and place it there as a sealer. So that's one of the flowers that we make today. And let's make some of the white ones. Let's make some of the white ones now. So which of the white ones you want to make? This one of this flower, but with a different material, has this effect and this effect. Can you believe it or not? This is the same technique. And here, it's that you take your petals and fold them like that. And you glue all around. But they have the same effect, it's exactly the same effect with the same way of gluing with this one. That's why they are bulky also, they are tall. So we won't do that. We already did this. You want me to make this or something like that? This takes too many petals. That's the difference. So A, B, or C. These are funny, and you can decorate them and put many laces on it. So Maria says that she liked Magda says that she liked the white ones. Sandy say I understand you. Patricia say our waste have damaged the planet, polluting air, the oceans, tearing down forests. Yeah, the two worst things that we do is cutting up forest and B, polluting the sea, destroying the sea environment. They're supposed to be look like roses, Patricia. Oh, I don't remember. So this C was this one? Because I have a soup mind. My mind is a soup. So we have our petals here. I have my petals here. Μαγδά, αυτό το υλικό είναι φόδρα. Είναι σαν φόδρα, αλλά θες μέσα να έχει συνθετικό υλικό για να λιώνει. Όσο πιο βαμβακερό είναι, τόσο πιο φωτιά παίρνει. I told Magda that this is the fabric that she told me, and I explained to her that it has to have many synthetic fibers in it, because if it has cotton fibers, it catches fire and doesn't melt. The cotton fibers, because they are not as synthetic materials, cut fire but don't melt, like our hair. So girls, see was that. You also have to cut, and I have done this, you will take a more sturdy material, a fabric, and use it as a base for your bases, like this. So, παίρνεις ένα πιο σταθερό υλικό, πιο χοντρό ύφασμα και το χρησιμοποιείς να φτιάχνεις τη βάση σου για τα λουλούδια. So, So I apologize, but would you mind remind me if C was this? Let's put it like this. So A, B, C. C was this. Gosh, my brain. And ladies, these are called lollipop flowers. How do you call them, lollipops? I don't know. How do you call them? So in order to make C, you take your petals again, and you have to take your petals in various sizes. Για να φτιάξεις το τρίτο, για να φτιάξεις αυτό εδώ, για να φτιάξεις αυτό εδώ, πρέπει να πάρεις τα πέταλά σου να έχουν διάφορα μεγέθη. I'm just explaining to Magda that you have to take your petals in various sizes, so it will have a nicer effect. Λοιπόν, in order also to make C, you don't only need petals in various sizes, you will also need various materials. For example, you have this one, αυτό είναι φόδρα που έλεγες. The curtain one, the curtain is already cut with our petals, and we will use some tools too, and you can add lace, and you can add whatever you wish to the C1. I'm just, if I see, I will cut this tool. I can see also. Okay, come on. This is a rough, not good quality tool. It's not for clothes, it's made for, you know, for crafting. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In order also to make C, you will need somewhere to put it. This one, how do you say it? Where did I put it? This. Για να φτιάξεις το 3 θέλεις επίσης αυτό το που είναι και καλά μαλλί. Okay, let's try to make it slowly, because if I move my laptop, my camera will disconnect. I cut my fingers. And now you can hear heavy rain. Now you take your bubble bath and you go outside and you scrub, scrub, scrub and have a bubble bath. Scrub, scrub, scrub and wash. If anyone wants to go live with me, it's okay. I can give you the links so you can come and go live and we can hear you. The truth is I have the petals burn, but I haven't made them curve. So in order to make the C1, you have to also curve them, melt them to be curvy. Before I start live, my cat left. She went outside. Okay, one God knows where she's now. Only God knows where she's now. Only God knows. She will have a bubble bath also, but I didn't soak her with the soap. I should have put soap on her. If the rain knows you, I can close the door. Once again, I'm not making perfect circles. It's not what it's in my mind. Can you see how rough they are? I will make them smoother at the edges by burning them. I don't care about being perfect. We are crafting, we are not being perfect. Even though some crafters are real perfectionists, it's amazing how perfectionists are some crafters, especially the scrapbooking ones. Wow, the scrapbooking crafters are magnificent. They really are they are really, really, really professions. Professions. Anyway, you know what I mean. As I said to my mother, you know what I mean. When you stay home too much, you forget how to speak in any language. So I won't cut anymore. I stay home too much, so I forgot how to speak correctly. My vocabulary became poor. Anything. So circle, 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 circle. I'm boring you ladies. You probably have put me on mute and you're watching something else. I do that. I open many windows at the same time. And if I see a video too long, I just high speed it in two and make them sound like smurfs. How do you say those? You know, the ones. Much sniffing. That was hard. So let's see. You want your petals not only to be burned at the edges, but to have this curve. Can you see that the petal has a curve? Like a small turtle. You know what I mean. You want them to have curves. Also, you want them to have, so the flower will be more interesting. Even if it's black, you can also spray paint it and make them a different color, or watercolor paint it, or avocado dye them, whatever you wish, it's up to you. You can do them in any colors, and you can even add more layers of laces and stuff and scrap of laces. But you want them to have an interest, so you have to make your circles have a curve and have different materials. And now I have an ant on my table. I have a visitor. Can you see them? Come on. I didn't kill her. Don't worry. So we're not only we will burning. So we hold it like that, and not only we burn. This, if you hold it like that, it will make also a curve. And that will be time consuming. And you don't want it to be perfect circles, because that will give interest to your flower. If you have an OCD, you can make it as perfect circles. Fine by me. Hello, Laurie Seabrook, how are you? Oh, let's write Lori on the giveaway. So, Lori, now you have two entries. Lori C. Brooke. So now you also have, I wrote the names. The gaps means that I have to write it underneath again. You have two entries for my giveaway, Lori. Congrats. So, Lori, come aboard. You love flowers. Yeah, long time no see. You should be here. Yes, yesterday, not yesterday. What was the day before? Vanessa, not Vanessa, and Patricia was also here. Lori, you who would have fun. I was live again doing embellishments. I think I don't remember what I was doing. Jory memory. And Patricia came from Holland, and it was too sweet. So you also hold this like that. You have to be more careful with this material because it will be black if you don't. Let's see. Okay, I blacken it. Lori came, the rain stopped. No, it will be fine if you were here so we can all speak with Patricia. Since she's working, it's rare to see her online or to see her crafting. Okay, did you see how to make it black? You can always go and remove those black stuff. I don't know if you can camera picks it because I have a crap camera. Okay. You want it to have a curve. Okay, I dipped it in the wax. I will make it see-through like that. Thank you, Lori. How are you? How's your health? Lori loves to make flowers. In fact, the only paper flowers I have made, except some tiny ones for the embellishments I did the other day, the only paper flowers I have made, they are from Lori, that she sent me the die cut pieces. I don't know how punched die cut, I don't know what it was. I guess die cut. And I ensembled the flowers. It was really nice. I think. Bravo, Lori. That's the way of thinking. I'm boring you ladies, I know, but you say see and I didn't have curved ones. You know, this tutorial is what not to do and how to come unprepared. And how is when you don't have brains, you have legs. So this light tears my eyes. So who knows the song? Let's sing. Oh. Because, okay, she woke up. I was speaking too loud and make her mad. I make her so mad. Because the door of the room, it's a slide door, it's not a proper door. Okay. I lost for a while the image of in my computer. Do you still see me? Because I see the image froze. Maybe with the lightning stuff. Yeah, you can see it's black, but you need, in order to use these materials that look like satin, you have to use something to be more synthetic. I told this before, if it has too many cotton fibers, it gets burned and doesn't melt. You need to have synthetic because the material that will cause the melting is the synthetic, the nylons. What is the shaker? Sandy say you should see the shaker Lori made. Hello Nessa, do you want to go live? To anyone that's interested in going live to have sound, not only for that. You don't need to come and have your camera open. If anyone is interested, here's the link. So I have to speak slowly and not too high because I'll wake her up, because the doors are slide doors and not the proper one that close, and so the sound. I'm speaking and the candle's moving. Sound is coming.
Hello.
Hello. Let's keep it quiet.
Let's keep it quiet. Mama's sleeping.
No, okay, now I can hear you. That's too quiet for me. And the stupid stuff I have for a laptop, if I the
I gotta stop it from flashing. You gotta click on yourself.
okay. No?
Yep. Good.
Okay.
Hi, Lori.
Yeah.
Hi, Sandy.
We made.
Hi,
This is
Patrice.
really funny and interesting. Just melting stuff.
Hi, Patricia.
Really.
Hi, Deanna. Hi, Magda.
Oh, we have this. Oh gosh. It never ends. I'm telling you, it never ends. I usually take these pieces and go to my mother's room when she's not here and watch TV because we only have TV there. And
You have a question, Aristi. Somebody wants to know if you have to do both sides of the petals.
what? I didn't hear you. Sorry. Let's turn the sound a bit. Okay.
Somebody wants to know if you have to do both sides of the petals.
No. Only one. You want to have the curve. So in order to have the curve, you constantly have to melt one side and a bit like that, and try to keep the flame here. And then turn it, the flame here. because you want it to burn, to make a curve. If you put it both sides, you will have a rough lift effect. You don't need that.
Very, very good.
If you can see here, it's just square cut. Imagine that it's just square. It's not even a proper circle, but you will melt it and it will become a circle because you want. Laurie, you that you like the embellishment, I have so many for you. Actually, I'm not fond of them. What to do with them? I don't know if you have it, but everything I craft, I say, okay, and now what I'm going to do with it. That's why
If I did flowers like that, I'd probably burn every finger I have.
I'm not putting my hands on the fire. If you can see, I'm just working by the fire. Fire is good.
For me, it's not. Fire's a bad thing for me.
So I won't make any more of these petals and I will curve some of the previous ones.
Ooh, that
Let's
hurt.
curve. No,
No,
you can even play with fire. See,
I just picked myself with a staple.
ah, that hurt. Been there, done that.
What happened? Let me see. Nana's nice. Let me see. What happened?
Your popped.
It popped?
Here.
Okay. As I can hear my grandson in the back.
Yep.
I can't do it with my teeth. I don't have.
Hello, grandson.
Say hi. Say hi, Nikki.
Hi.
His toy he just got. I'm gonna have to do it with something else. His toy he just got popped. It looks like it's coming out everywhere. Leave it over here, Nana's gonna fix it. Poor thing. It just gets a toy and it breaks.
Wow, this is a boring tutorial.
It's not boring.
Oh, it's really boring.
Come on, guys. Tell her it's not boring.
Don't be liars, guys.
The postage is crazy. Don't you send them. I wish for them, though. And you are sweet. Have a challenge. Now, and a banner, if you keep it a flat banner, maybe you can enter. Who's doing that, Laurie?
Lord, do you have a challenge? Give away something? Now when you say that? Or you're talking about mine? Because I didn't read. Let's see. What did Lori say? Postage is so crazy. Don't you send them? I wish for them through. Oh. You're so sweet. Just challenge. I
have a couple of projects.
Oh, Lori has her 500 Sabi giveaway. So if you wish to enter, just go to Lori Seabrook channel and you will find her challenge. And I didn't know you have a challenge, Lori.
Oh, cool. We'll have to check it out. Laurie, send me the link on
Yep.
Facebook and I can put it in.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
can
could
do
try.
that.
No, I'm not a
Yep.
moderator.
Oh, who wants to be a moderator? Let's
Hang
put
on. Let me say something. And then you can add me
just
if you want. Okay. I said something. I said hi.
okay. Lori, you can also put the link here because I made you a moderator. You can put the link here. Yep.
Did she put it?
Oh, but she can. She can now because I made her moderator. Let's be all moderators.
Ooh.
It's not like I'm having for 100 years. That will be fun. It will be fun if we all were coming live, with sound, so we can chat.
Ooh.
How many is the limit? Does anyone know? How many is the limit that can go live with the? Do they have a limit? How many person can go live? Laurie, put the link of your giveaway in the chat. You can do it now because I made you a moderator. Wow, that was boring.
There you go. That's Laurie's.
Why did you choose? Why did you choose C? So I won't curve anymore. I'm really bored watching the viewers there.
Okay, everyone, click on Laurie's link. Oops. And go to her
So,
channel and subscribe.
For this flower, you don't need much glue. For this flower, you can use glue and glue the petals, but the way I do it, and that way it will keep your flower soft also, is just by, if I found one, where have I put the freaking ones? Okay, here they are. Come on, girl. I can pick the freaking needle. Everything. Okay. And now the thread is around. Here's where I put my thread, so you don't think I'm stupid. Oh, you can also. Here I have thread and needles.
That's so cute. Uh-oh, I lost the chat.
So I take thread, needle and thread. And what I do is.
The chat.
Why?
I don't know. I don't see it.
Refresh.
That's what I'm doing. Let's see if it comes. There we go.
So yeah, I love Winnie the Pooh too, Lori. And I found him when I was old. So you take your petals and you just layer them up, and you want each petal to have to mix them together. You don't put only one thing. So I take the petals and mix them up. No, I don't like that it's to burn. You build the materials, different materials and different size of petals. So you have an interesting effect. You don't put them all in center. You off center some of those. But not too much. Some people off center them too much. I don't personally. I don't. But it's up to you, completely up to you how you want it and how you wish it to be.
I like those flowers.
You will try to keep your smaller for the center, your smaller petal for the center. Thank you, Vanessa. Let's see this one. Some small. I don't have a tiny one because you can make even tiny ones. Okay, here you are, a smaller one. And here, and then you grab them all together. And I go from up because when you will glue your center, you won't be seeing it. Down, and it's not too fuzzy. You saw the fuzzy stuff and the boring stuff was making it, making the petals melt. Adjust to it, open. Okay. Don't disappoint me now. Okay. We have a knot here. Okay. Okay. Oh, then. When you're alive, everything happens.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just secure it here. And I don't mind the mess above because the mess above will be covered. But I do mind the mess below because I want them to be nice below. So that was the hard stuff. You know, did you see how long it took to make this one? The only time consuming part is when you're trying to burn them. So you will put your flower center, and if you have blinks, that will be best because blinks makes even the cheaper and crappier flowers looks expensive and, you know, fancy. Put your flower center, and let's put it now. And then you can decorate it up. You can make it as small or as wide as you wish. You can make them as smaller or as wide as you wish, and with as many layers as you wish. This has few layers and they are small. This has many layers. This is bigger and have many layers. So what else you can do with this? And I don't like how it's this, but I will. Let's put that back there. I will probably cut a petal from this material and put it there so it won't be seen that. So what else you're going to do with this flower to make it more fancy? So you can only always glue it, but just be careful to add a tiny bit of glue. I just do it because look how it's soft it feels and how natural. I like them to be more soft. Plus, if you put a blink here and not this stupid thing. Oh no, I have these flower centers, for example, I made, and you can put it here and it makes it look more expensive and more fancy. Can you see? But it's not done yet. It needs something for the center. Can you see? Those are flower centers are made with pearls and space beads. So now what else can you do for this? You can take this, you can go where you're to a store that sell yarn and go get a whole, how do you say, ball of yarn with this type of yarn that's like fringe. You should prefer to take it to get it from a store that sell yarn and get the ball of it, because you will get it cheaper than get some teeny tiny pieces from Michael's, for example, and they sell you some few yards for dollars. I don't know. So what I get is I take this tray fringe and I try to open it like this. I don't know if you can see it, so it will be see better, and I can see the thread because they are based on a thread. And what I do is I want it, and let's say I want it here, but you can place it in various places, and find the thread side, let's say here, for example, and glue it near to the center. Leave it there. Okay, I will cut this because I glue them fringes together. Can you see? Glue them. I'll leave it to cool off a bit, and let's stick it to my figures. Thank you, Nessa.
No problem.
Now you just take it all around and do as many rounds as you wish, or you want it to be more fringy.
Deanna says, after seeing how much work you put into them, I will cherish the one I got from you and the pocket letter.
You don't need. They're just crafts. Don't worry. It doesn't take too long to make the flower. It takes too long to burn. Plus, I'm a slow crafter, as you have told you before. I'm not a fast crafter. Plus, if you make them, oh no, can you see now? We can see this, so I will put some more, a bit higher, because I can see that. Let's place here, for example. But without the French, it's all right too. You can add whatever you wish to it. So I'm just opening the leaves, the petals, I mean, and passing it through. Let's cut it there. I'm not gluing it all the way around. I don't need that. I'm just gluing it in the beginning and at the end, because I have an issue. I hate the projects having too much glue. Can you see? You can add more if you wish. You can always add scraps and stuffs, and let's see, for example, okay, here you are. You can cut pieces of lace. I took this. You can use your scraps, whatever scraps you have, and you can add them here and there.
Lori says she tried to redo the link, but it doesn't work.
What link? To Lori's
for her YouTube.
To Lori's giveaway.
Laura, if you want to send it to me on Facebook, I'll try to see what I can do. I'm not tech savvy, but I'll see what I can do.
I'm just adding scrap of laces. Use your scraps, whatever you wish. You have to, not to be hoarder, but you will have to use, don't throw stuff. I don't like seeing wasting. I think crafting, it's really not environmental friendly because we waste a lot of materials and money. Many of the supplies are very heavy chemicals, you know. For example, try not to use microbeads. Wow, really try not to use, they destroy the sea. Or even though I like feathers, I hate using feathers because I have seen a video how they remove the feathers from the animal. They don't take them because it's for professional use. They sell it professionally, so it's not the feather that the animal drop. They remove it, and in a very painful way. So let's see. This is that flower. You can even add it more stuff with it. You can make a tassel underneath it. It's whatever you wish. You can even add more tassels and stuff, whatever you wish. It's up to you. You can even make your, when you put these laces, you can make them pop up like that. Can you see?
Oh, that's pretty.
And you can make them more simple or more sabic. It's completely up to you. And if you put your petals here and there, not too much like a straight in them, you can make it even sabbier. It's completely up to you. And the secret for you ladies is, if you put something in the most crappier fabric, if you put a flower center that looks expensive, pop, you have an expensive flower. Just take a simple cheesecloth, for example, and wrap it around and distress it, and then glue a pretty blink in the center. You have the most expensive flower. That's the secret. But blinks are expensive. But you can always get some from China from cheaper or for. So let's glue this one down because I already have it, and I will just finish it. So this one, I don't know how to say it. What I did is I took this material that's like satin and cut a stripe. Let's say that's the stripe. Then I did a stitching here, a running stitch at the edges, run all the edge I stitched. You can do it with your machine also. Then I pull the stitch, but before I pull the stitch, what I did was scissors and cut in many times close to each other. And then you take your running stitch and make it more foldy. So you have this result. Can you see it? It's cut many times. It's narrow. I cut it many times, and then I ruffled it a bit, and then I will go and glue it all around. Let's cut this third to get it out of the way. And I will go and glue it around this one. And you should probably glue where you're putting your piece.
Aristi, I am so glad to be here with you, but I have to go to start dinner. I hope to find
Okay.
you again live and chat with you, Miss Laurie.
Okay, Laurie. Sorry for keeping you so long. Thank you for stopping by and for being here. So with this flower, you can leave it like that and don't put a flower center, you know, have it like this. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
But you can also find your center here, more or less. Find the center point at least. And place. I will place a pearl.
She loves the
Let's
ruffles.
see.
So kiss your mom for her and tell her hi. Bye, Miss Laurie.
Thank you. I will tell her hi from you. Oh, so here it is. And also, if you do it like that, you know, you will get more fringe if you distress it like this. Can you see? The fabric is starting to make the fibers come out. It will look more. Plus here, if you put a nice bling, it will look more expensive. I told you that before. And I'm repeating myself, I know. And
You're really pretty.
just take a piece of more stiff fabric, more hard fabric, cut a circle, and place it underneath to cover that mess. Wow, too much glue. I hate using too much glue like that because the projects become more stiff and I hate like that. I want them to be soft. So this is it. Okay. Can you see it now?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty.
Did you get the idea how it's done?
Mm-hmm.
This is very time consuming. Oh, let's close the door. Sorry, I apologize. This is very time consuming because you have to cut very close. That's the time consuming of it. Most of them are quick. The time consuming is the preparation, not the after. So, ladies, do you want me to close? Do you want me to do another flower? They are born and left. How long am I live? Oh, 2 hours. I spent more than an hour barely. That was a boring. So let's make something like that. I don't have the same ribbon because this ribbon was from a box, a candy, not candy. How do you say it? The sweets box it was wrapped. So I
Mm-hmm.
made those flowers with that scrap of ribbon. I have
Oh,
something similar. These are scrap ribbons. So I have something similar for ribbon. So you will take a piece of ribbon.
Deanna says she likes the ruffle one. She says, not boring. I now know how to burn petals.
So let's say you will take 12 inches of ribbon. You can use more, or you can use less. It's up to you. If you, for example, this has the double amount of ribbon of the dark ribbon than this. And if you see here, the ruffle in these are less, and this has thicker and more ruffles. So if you use more ribbon or less ribbon, you will get more or less ruffles. So
Less ruffles. The bigger the pleat, the less the ruffles.
the longer the ribbon, the more you will have more ruffles. If you put, you will see it. You can do a trick and not cut your ribbon, do the running stitch, and you will, okay, shut up. You can do a trick. You can start making your flowers without cutting your ribbon from your spool. How do you say that? So you will see and judge by yourself when you want it to stop, or if you want more or less. But you need at least 12 inches of ribbon. So we will do, now we will do a running stitch. Nessa, are you going to do a live?
Maybe later. I gotta prep for it before I do it. I'm not ready to do one yet.
I'm never preparing. So the other thing that you can do is you can burn your edges, but I will show you a trick that you don't have to burn them. So let's see. I will do a running stitch, nothing much, nothing fancy. So you will make a running stitch. This is an organza ribbon, and it's not too wide. It's 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters wide. And you're taking your needle and making a running stitch, but be careful because organza ribbons are very delicate and you don't have to treat them hard. They're sensitive girls. So now I don't know if you can see me. I'm just making a running stitch, nothing much. Nothing fancy. And you don't even need a very long needle to do that, because if you see, most of my needles in my hand. If you have a short needle, the only thing you do is you just remove this and continue. I'm telling you for you, Nessa, because the other days you had a short needle and you find it hard.
For me?
Yep. So we made a running stitch. What I'm going to do now is, before I close it, I will come. So that's why I told you you don't need to burn it. Okay. I will come and match my two edges. So be careful now, girls, because this is organza and we are going to burn our hands now. So you will match your two ends and join them together. Burn, 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 burn. Okay. Not too much. It wasn't so hard. And now you will have a prettier effect from above.
I'm gonna mute myself for a second.
So there you go. You can gather as much as you wish your flower, because if you gather it too much, can you see? You can make it a flower just like that. Just put some for center and you already have a flower, for example, here. Let's see if I can give you an example. even though it's too big and it's pink. Here you go, you have a flower already here. But if you gather it too much, it's smaller. If you leave it more loose, it's wider. So we will need one base. Where did I put the bases? I believe I hide the bases already. We will need a circle for the base. All I do to make my circle for the base is I'm just turning the fabric and not the scissor. I'm just turning it around. And that's why I cut a circle for my base. You try to keep your finger to the same point always and just turn it. And your scissors, it's not moving, you're moving the fabric. So let's say this is a circle. It's supposed to be a circle. So you will place it there. I will cut the excess of my thread and find some lace to make it. Where did I put the freaking lace? Okay, I lost the lace, I can't believe it. Just before I cut it with this. I can't believe it. I'm a genius. Can you see the lace? Someone stole the lace.
Uh-oh. I didn't do it.
They want to do Nessa and steal stuff.
Oh, they can come over here. I got plenty.
So
Oh, it's just me and you here.
Yep.
Hi to all those watching it on iPads and tablets and cell phones and all that.
When you're watching in iPad and stuff, you can comment.
You can still comment in the chat. Even though you're watching on an iPad.
I see that. Let's bring another, because the one I have is too wide for this. Let's get another photo. One moment. Oh, here, it's my cat.
Now Richie's going to sing for us.
I'm not singing, I'm searching. I can find it. Can believe. Maybe I'm done with it.
What are you searching for?
You will help?
I'll try to see if I can help you find it.
What I was looking for, and probably I don't have it anymore, I ran out of it, is this type of lace. Because this one is too wide for my ribbon. You need something to put as a second layer for inside, that it's narrower than the layer below. So I brought this one. It's okay that it's cotton. I'll work with it. And if you see now, because it's cotton, I won't cut it until I'm happy with how wide it is. So I'm doing a running stitch. And because our thread is white and our lace is white, we don't have any issues. Plus we will cover it with sunflower center. Some more. Okay, let's see, maybe that's enough, I don't know. No, a little bit more. Can you see? I'm watching. I see I'm not happy with that. How it's this, and I'm adding some more. That's why I didn't cut it, so I didn't waste.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of us are cheapies, and these are our precious.
I agree. I'm a cheapie. Not afraid to say it either.
I'm not a cheapie, but if you don't have, you can replace it. So can you see my circle is more happy with it? So I will just add one more. Only one more, and we will done with it. Some people that don't have many craft supplies, when we see other people that waste their supplies, they take a ribbon and cut half of it and then throw the rest of it, or they take an expensive and beautiful ribbon, put it below and then cover it up and you don't see it at all. I don't know for others, but my heart hurts that time. I say, oh no, oh no. So here's my second one. I will also do
But
the
they
same
can't hear
here.
us. They can't hear us when we say no.
Do you say no to me?
I always say
I'm
no,
not.
don't do it.
Yeah. So now I can see with this how wide I want it, or if I want it more close, for example, here. But because I'm going to put the flower center, I don't want it to close. Let's remove the middle because I don't want it in my hands. So we grab our base. And let's cut the threads. I forgot to do that. Then you can make it more rough if you wish. And I will tie this up a bit and cut the threads.
Hannah says, I'm like, why bother if you're going to put it there and if you are going to cover it up? Cover up what?
When they cover the nice laces, I guess, with some others. That's maybe what she means. What I say before.
Mm-hmm.
Some people place something and then they go cover it up. Okay, I didn't turn how I want it. I'm not really happy with it. Yeah, you can see. I watched the other day someone putting fantastic capliques and then cover it up with a piece of lace, and it was completely hidden. You couldn't see it. It's a different. Some crafters, for example, Margaret Tomasco, she makes stunning layering, and you can see all the laces, and she makes many layers, but it's stunning. Some crafters can separate what is layering and hiding. Layering, it's not hiding something. You need to see all of them. Otherwise, what's the point of putting it there?
That's true, Deanna.
What?
She says, why put it there and cover it up with more lace?
The thing is, when they completely cover it, completely, they hide it. It's really scary.
Mm-hmm.
Some ladies here in YouTube are masters with laces, really masters, and they don't hide it. They make, you see, each layer is standing out, and you can see that it has many layers, but it's really standing out, and they are noticeable, and you can see them, and it's really pretty. And some, wow, I'll burn myself now because I'm naughty. So that's more like it. So here it is, even though it's white and it will be hard to see it. Let's put it on blue because I have a lousy camera. Can you see it better now? Teeny tiny, quick and cheap because it doesn't take too much materials and you don't have to burn stuff. And
I agree. If you put laces and you want people to see them, why add more?
you pay for those laces, why hide them?
Mm-hmm.
And laces are not cheap. Even from China, laces are not cheap, and beautiful laces are more expensive.
I agree.
It's that they get mixed up what is layering and what is overlapping. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Does it show? It was a bad choice using white because my camera is not good quality, so you can see it. It's similar to this. It's similar to this, but in white tones. And it's cute and small. It's nice for a project. And when you're making something and you want to hide the hole, Vanessa, for you, Isabel. And when you make something and you want to hide the hole, you just make chop and it hides the hole.
Oops.
So that was that, ladies. I'm going to wrap it up because I really bore you and it took too long, this video. Here are our flowers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to enter my challenge giveaway. Wrote the names that came live with me today. At the gap, it's because it's entered twice, because in the lives, when you see the lives, you enter twice. So what else? I don't have anything else to say. I bore you already too much. I know, I apologize. I'm wrong. I'm just putting them here so you can see them. And your gift pack for the winners will also have flowers from me, handmade flowers. Ladies that make journals can use them and get the covers, these flowers. This type of one and this type of one. This is too bulky for those, but so that was it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, Ciara, you just came. So let's write. Yeah, she just came. I will write her name also too. Just let me write it.
Hi, Sierra.
The funny thing, you know what is Nessa? The other days we were talking in the live with Ciara, And I didn't realize that she's the same one that I have a Facebook friend and have sent her, she had bought some laces for me, and I didn't realize that because in Facebook she has a different last name and here a different one. Why I didn't realize that.
Oh.
Yeah, stupid of me. Eh? I'm a genius, I know.
How are you, Sierra?
Okay, so this is your entry, Ciara, for coming, for watching my live, your entry for the giveaway. Because if you see the videos, when you watch a live, you get 2 points. So you will get 3 points just for one video, 2 from watching the live of it, and 3 for commenting where it's uploaded. Oh, you don't get out. The cat wants to get out. The stupid thing that the cat wants to get out and stands in front of the balcony and shouts, and you open and they look and they don't get out. It's okay. Hey, perna. I can't decide. How are you, Ciara? Busy with what? What are you making, Ciara? I like how the cotton makes nice flowers. And it's a cheap
She has some
cotton.
nice flowers with tassels on it.
Yeah, I have one, and I'm giving it away also. Uh, this is a cheap cotton lace. I got a pack of them, 30 yards, I think, for less than €3 from AliExpress. And I like how it makes flowers. I really like it. It looks like it's crochet.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, hello, Margaret. I already have wrote your name.
Ah! Avalanche.
Yes. So I will have to close it up because it's after midnight now and it's already a really long video. So thank you, ladies, for being here.
Sierra says those I love those gorgeous, beautiful ribbon roses you make. I will definitely have to rewatch this video.
Speed it up, really speed it up, and you can skip some parts because I spent too much time burning videos. Too much time. I have to come and sort it. This one, it's too tall for my taste. Even though I like those flowers, it reminds me a local flower. Yeah, it reminds me a local flower. It's tall. It will be nice in a pillow, in a sack pillow. You stuck them like that. You know, bolster. How do you say bolster pillow?
True. Like Miss
Yes. Oh, Ciara, wait for me. Wait a minute. Ciara, where is Ciara? Ciara, write something because you can find me. Where's Ciara? Ciara, I can find it. Girl, write something. There she is, but she's blue. Usually she's orange. Ciara, I will make you for... Come on. Yara, I made you a moderator so you can put your link with your Etsy store and your handmade items now.
Yes.
Bling, 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 bling. Bling, 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 bling. Bling, bling, bling. Promise. I'm Harry Potter. I don't know, Ciara, if you heard me. Just put the link. Okay. You're not left out now, Diana. Even though I put the link so you could be live here if you wish. Put it as a link. I don't know if you don't have to write it. Put it as a link. Because now it's not a link. Yeah, it's not a link. You didn't put it as a link. So they can press and go. You will go to your Etsy store and press copy on the toolbar above. And then you will come here and paste the link to us.
Hang on, let me see something.
So
Oops. Nope, that's a broken link, Sierra.
yes, it's not a link. She didn't do it. Nice. I got this today. It came today in the mail from you know where, and I don't like the fact that it's not a sticker on the pen, so this stuff is written on the pen and you can remove it. It's too plastic. It's not metal as I expected. It's normal. I got a set of 4 for €2. €2. I like the tip that is like a crystal. It writes really nice, very nice. I don't like it that is white here also. This here and this here make it look cheap, even though, for example, here, can you see here that it doesn't see the letters that looks more expensive? That white here and was silver, it will look way more expensive. I have some from the past, but I can't see to find them anymore. I have this. Can you see that the tip is actually like a diamond? I can't seem to find them anymore, and I have them since high school.
What?
I have them more than 10. Yep, I have them more than 10 years. And some of them write. Can you see? It still writes. The tip is fantastic, and they write like stabilo. They write stunning. And I got this because I like the tip also. Can you see the tip has the same effect?
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's metal, but I don't like the white one. Okay. Diana, that's your shop. What do you say? Bravo, Ciara, you did it. Diana, what do you sell in your shop? Ciara sells in her store.
Everything that's handmade.
Ciara in her store sells handmade crochet and kits with laces and kits with wedding dress parts.
Mm-hmm.
Diana, what do you sell? Is the link that Diana put one of her store, or it's your store that she put the link?
They look like Sierra's.
Let's press. I will push it and See. So I won't be asking because
Yep,
this is
Sierra shop right there. Deanna put it.
okay. That's sweet of you, Diana. Yes, yes, it's yours.
Deanna has it.
Yep. Ciara, if you were here earlier, it was more ladies here, so you can post that and more people could see that. So, anyway, ladies, enough. I bother you enough, bore you enough. I will close because it's late and I will have issues again. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. I have counted the names of you centuries for watching my live. I really, really, really appreciate that. We will speak soon. Hugs and kisses. Oh, tell me if, where did I put it? If you want me to my next live to do this thing, to make it like a dress, a
Oh,
miniature
that would
dress.
sound super nice.
Yeah, I already made the base. The base is easy to make. I have given in the past a small paper, like paper mache, like failures or stuff. I can see where it is. Dress form. It's this size that was given to me from Masha, from Rosa, Natasha Scrabble Corner. Natasha Scrabble Corner, sorry, from Natasha. And it was this size. And what I do is I wrapped it with plastic wrap and then glue papers on it and make this body shape. And I can make it look like a dress if you wish. If you wish, tell me and I will make, not tomorrow, next day, this tutorial. It will be fun if you wish.
Sierra says, "You're so super sweet for mentioning me, hon. I really do appreciate your kindness for all, from all,
It's
you
nothing,
all."
nothing, nothing. I wish I could also buy from your store, but you know, uh, it's really, really nothing. If you want, you can leave, if you watch the video after, you can leave the link as a comment, and if it's spammed, I will approve it because when you put links, YouTube spams them, but I will approve it, so it won't be in. And if you come to lives earlier, you might see more people. At some point today, I had 9 people. Wow, it was shocked for me. I usually have 3, 4. Yeah, units have to do with it. You take a huge part for it because you put it there and ladies come from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate it. So I'm saying half an hour now that I will leave, and I never do. So thank you, ladies. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Bye bye. Hugs and kisses. We will speak soon. Bye
Bye,
bye.
ladies. See you later.